We're back at 48 past the hour. As we all feel the strain on the supply chain, trucker schools here in the U.S. are preparing the next generation of drivers. According to the American Truckers Association, there are approximately 3.6 million professional truck drivers across the U.S. But as of last year, the U.S. faced a shortage of 100,000 drivers, a figure that's expected to grow even more. Joining me now from Savannah, Georgia, the U.S.'s third largest port, is NBC News reporter Zincle Sumoa. Zincle, you visited a trucker training school. What did you find?
Yeah, Jose, thanks so much for having me. We visited a school, Roadmaster Trucking School in Savannah, Georgia, as you said, close to the nation's third largest port. And we're struck by the diversity of the students and the excitement of the students. I spoke with one father who's 40 years old, a father of 9, and is most excited about the earnings potential. And the diversity of the group was evident, both in age, but also gender and ethnicity. I spoke with president of Roadmaster Trucking School, Brad Ball, who told us about the current state of the industry. Let's take a look.
The stereotypical older white male in trucking is retiring at an accelerated rate. The average age is about 50 years old, and there's no pay gap tied to race and gender because everybody gets paid by the mile. So it's a very attractive career, whether you're unemployed, whether you're underemployed, uneducated. It's really low barrier to entry and a very fast training period to a high pay.
And once students graduate, they're able to take their test and get their commercial driver's license and then hit the road. Right now, I'm at Howard Shepherd Container Port here in Savannah, Georgia, and I wanted to take you through a day in the life of a trucker. Trucks will go to the Savannah port, bring these huge containers that we see. There are at least 400 here and 150 trucks that come and go. Then they will take the containers around the United States and to your backyard. And so whether something travels by ship or by plane, it ultimately needs to touch a truck, and that's why it's so important that we have a new generation of truckers. Jose?
And Zincle, how long does it take for students to go through the process and actually be able to hit the road?
Yeah, that's such a great question. In the case of Roadmaster Trucking School, it just takes 4 weeks. And once students pass, often they already have jobs lined up and are able to hit the road. And so we also know that the Biden administration has introduced some policies to expedite the process of getting a commercial driver's license from the DMV, all with the hopes of really refueling the nation's supply chain. Jose?